Hey there, YouTube. This is Greg ME 2005, and today we're going to do an unboxing and a little review on the Cobra 19 Ultra 3 CB radio, also known as Citizen Band radio. All right, guys, little story on this. I was at my local, it's almost like a Walmart. It's called a Meijer up here in the mid-region area, and I was down there and I was looking at it, and I said, you know what, that wouldn't be bad just to throw a cheap little radio inside of the truck. And they had it on sale for $29.99. I also bought this antenna for $14.99. Probably not the greatest antenna in the world, but really, it's probably good for a good 2-3 mile range. That's about what citizen band radios are. Pretty much from what I've been doing a lot of my researching on lately. I'm also getting prepared to take my ham license radio license. So I've just been kind of following up a little bit on that type of stuff. My grandfather gave me these books. Obviously, these books are a little out of date, but I'm going to get the newer version of it. But this pretty much tells me a lot of different things about antennas and stuff like that. So, I've been kind of getting into radio communication. I thought it would be a good source. Pretty much everyone here has cell phones. This seems to be the popular trend. Everyone's kind of forgotten if the cell phone towers go down, you don't have the communication. Okay? You're going to have to rely on something like the CB radio or the ham radio license that I'm wanting to go get. So we're going to start, guys. I'm not sure if I'm going to... I think we'll end up hooking this up, and I think we're going to end up going out to the truck and taking a look at how it operates, but we're definitely going to unbox it, so hold on, guys. All right, guys, we're going to unbox this. I'm going to end up hooking this up through the AC, DC type 12-volt system through the ashtray power volt on my truck, because I'm not going to go out there and try to wire this cheap radio up. I kind of just want this radio to be where I can pull it in and out of the truck. I'm going to probably end up putting this in my old Ford pickup. I'm not planning to really keep that truck around much longer. I just dumped quite a bit of money in that truck the other day. And that's another video I don't even want to talk about right now, but let's get to this, guys. Little specs on it. It's a new compact design, so whatever the old one was, I'm not sure. This is the Ultra 3 version. It's got an instant channel 9 or 19 and a full function LCD display, so it's very visible to read. I really have not found too many CB radios in the area. I really wanted one that had the weather band channel built in. And Cobra makes one. I'm not sure what model it was, but I seen it on Walmart.com, where it has a built-in firing front speaker and has the weather band channels. And I looked everywhere at Walmart's, my local Meijer stores, and even auto parts stores and Best Buys, and I did not find anything like that. So it's probably something I got to order. So, like I said, for $29, I don't think I could go wrong. Some of the features on this is a heavy-duty microphone with a 9-foot cord. It's got clear voice response circuitry on it. It's got CB and PA switch, so if you want to hook up external speaker to it, if the one on it's not loud enough, you can do so. Channel selector, combo S and RF meter, so that's also a good thing to have. So it's pretty basic radio. It's got a front panel microphone connector, and it's got a TX indicator, so power, and it's got squelch control, eliminates background noise. So it's pretty basic overall. It's not the greatest radio, but again, for $29, I don't really think anybody can possibly complain about this. I just kind of see, guys, my camera angle's pretty good here, so all right, guys, here we go. Now, nothing in the box here, and everything's out. Put this puppy off the background. Let me put that like that. You guys can kind of see that. Comes with an instruction manual. Pretty self-explanatory. And then here comes the little CB radio. What I really liked about the CB radio was it's just a really, really small, compact CB radio. And I'm going to probably end up making another video on mounting it. We're not going to mount it tonight. This is kind of an impulsive thing that I wanted to buy and open up and get hooked up right away. It's like literally like 11:30 at night on a Sunday. So yeah, I mean, plus it's like 20 degrees outside up here in Michigan. So trying to drill into my truck, I'm probably going to end up cracking stuff. So, plus it's at night, so we're not going to mount it tonight. But overall, we got all the mounting hardware, the CB clip. Okay, probably end up putting that on there. Got the hardware for the CB when you do mount it. Put that off the side. Piece of cardboard here. And then we got this CB's microphone. Can I get that out over here? Make sure that's angled right. Okay, guys, you can see that. Get that cut open. All right. Put my trusty everyday carry Winchester knife put away. And there she is, guys. What a beautiful, beautiful microphone. It's a little on the fat side, but boy, I tell you what, she sure fits good in my hands. And it's a real light microphone. The cord on it's real nice. Again, it's brand new. It's real shiny. I have another CB radio, and the one I have equivalent price in today's market would be equivalent to about $200. And it's a realistic, and I might go over that on another video. But my grandpa gave me that one a while ago, and I'll go into the story. But that's got upper and lower sidebands, and that's why that radio is worth about $200 if you try to buy one new. So this is a real cheap radio. But something like that I don't want in my cheap ass Ford that I'm probably going to end up selling soon. I just need some type of radio communication because I do travel a freeway to get out. I work out in the country, so, you know, it's nice to have some communication on the road, not just these cell phones where everybody thinks this is the greatest technology in the world. I can't argue they're great, but they're not going to tell you what's up on the road instantly while you're driving because that's dangerous. Other truck drivers and other people communicate with you. So there she is, guys. That's the Cobra Ultra 19 unboxed. And I think what we're going to end up doing, like I told you guys, we're just going to hook up this little 12-volt cigarette lighter to the end of this. And that's what we're going to use as our power for out in the truck. All right, guys, I'm back, and we're going to end up hooking up this 12-volt cigarette lighter to this Fine Here radio. And let's see what it says. The solid black is the negative, and the black stripe is the positive. All right. That's simple enough to follow in these instructions. Take a little bit of electrical tape here. And by the way, guys, I think I bought these for like $2.80 or something. Again, where I bought the radio was at my local Meyer store. So, yeah, this is pretty cheap. These don't really cost much. I'm sure you can get them at your local Walmarts or Radio Shack, whatever the store is that sells this equipment. And it's real simple to do. They do work. I've hooked a similar setup like this to my other radio, my older radio. Just take some electrical tape. Like this. And we'll get her taped up. It should be good to go. We'll be out there seeing if she works. All right, YouTube. This is what it looks like when it's done. I wrapped each one up individually, and then I just put some black electrical tape over it. I'm kind of cutting out editing a little bit of this video. I don't think you guys want to see a 20-minute long video on me wrapping tape up around these terminals. So we're going to get over to the unboxing of the antenna next, guys. Stay tuned. All right, YouTube, I got the antenna. This is a Scouchy CB antenna. Make sure the camera angle's good. This antenna's features 26-inch mast, 10-foot cable. It's just a basic magnetic antenna. You're basically the top hood of your vehicle or trunk would be your ground. And eventually I'll probably have to tinker with it and tune this antenna to get good reception, but we're just going to see what it's like right out of the box, kind of set it up, hook it up, and see exactly, what we'll get. I kind of live out over by a main road, and another main road down from me is kind of like Truckers City, and they really use a lot of, that road has a lot of semi-trucks that truck through there, so, I may end up picking it up from the house out in the truck when we go test the radio out. If not, I don't mind taking a little drive out to that area where all the trucks are at that travel down that road. I'm sure they're traveling down on a Sunday. All right, pretty self-explanatory instructions is pretty much on the back. Got like this little rubber nipple, okay, that goes on here. And the first thing first is what we're going to do to this antenna is we're going to screw this in. From the instructions, let's see if you guys can see that. If the camera will focus in. There's a metal piece that's connected to begin with. I can feel that can unscrew as well. Okay. And then this piece will go on top. And then you got this little tiny like antenna. Actually, it's kind of a long antenna. And that'll go on the top. So let me get this screwed in place and we'll try it out. I have a different antenna that's much longer, probably much better quality. I got a Radio Shack quite a few years ago. And I use it for my old realistic radio. I swear it was from the 1970s, I believe. And that radio has got the upper and lower sideband, so that's a much better radio for something like this. Something like my other radio. All right, guys. All right. Let's see how this antenna basically looks, guys. So we got this screwed in right here. Got the base, got this screwed in. You got this antenna piece. This can disconnect from here. And then you got this piece that goes up to here. It's pretty simple, pretty basic antenna. So next step we'll end up going is out in the truck and testing this puppy out, guys. Stay tuned. By the way, guys, if you buy this antenna, either you can get it at that local Meyer, if you're in the Midwest region, let's see if it'll focus on it, or Walmart. There's a little hex screw in there, and it comes with this. I found mine on the magnetic end of this. It was just chilling right there. You see the indentation print of it. Make sure you tighten them down. It's probably how you adjust them when you get a meter or something. But make sure you tighten them down or you'll be going down the highway or something. Your antenna's going to come off. So I just want to show you guys that real quick before we head out to the pickup. All right, YouTube. We're headed out to the truck. I got my lights on for the house. I got the light on the camera, but it's going to be hard to see, guys. But I ran the antenna up here. I had to basically scrape off the snow. Like I said, we're in the middle of Michigan winter. It's like 20 degrees out here. And I ran that line, that cable, through the extended cab of the truck. And I just did this for now, guys. We'll do an installing video later. And I just got it ran over here in the truck. Just for now, got plugged in. And here's the CB radio. So we'll see if she'll fire up. Here we go, guys. She fired up. Go through the channels. Got a nice loud speaker on it. Do have to say that speaker's at the bottom. So she'll be a lot better once we get her mounted correctly in the truck later on. Get some time. Channel 9, that's your emergency channel. So you don't want to be fooling around channel 9 unless it's an emergency. Oh yeah, that channel, that did work. That button takes you right to 9, and that button takes you right to 19. That'd be normal. PA would be if you had an external speaker, like I said. So I'm not sure what we're going to pick up here. Glitch is working on here. Like I said, guys, I might have to drive somewhere to get a reception. The antenna probably needs to be tuned as well. But you get the point. It works. Alright, let's see. Turn this radio down a little bit. We might end up conducted by let's turn that radio off. We might end up driving down and seeing if we can get some reception somewhere, guys. Not sure what we're gonna get. Ain't that icy enough for me to use 4-wheel drive. Ooh, tires spinning a little bit, guys. Yeah, this truck still got balls. We're going to pull out more towards the main road and see what we get, guys, so hang in there. Alright, guys, I think we're picking up something as we're getting out to the main road, as we listen in closely. Definitely picking something up, guys. So the antenna, and I got the squelch, not very far to screech. We're on channel 17, and we are definitely picking something up, guys. I'm pretty excited about this radio. It's going to be a cool little addition. And surprisingly, the truck does not affect to the cigarette lighter the reception on it. So someone's named Cast Iron Eagle on the CB radio, guys. So this is pretty exciting. Alright, guys, this is going to wrap up my review on the Cobra Ultra 19.3 radio. It does work. I'm sure if you search around, you can find these radios really cheap, like I did for $29, and have yourself a decent radio. And I know I'm going to enjoy my radio as the time goes by, and you guys can never be too prepared. Cell phone always isn't going to work if the towers and stuff go out on you. So not just all that, just having a CB radio in general is pretty cool, just to listen to the truckers and weather and the news and stuff like that. So alright, guys, this is Greg on Me 2005. I'm signing off, guys.